Salutations, one and all. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your nomadic granddaddy. And we are here back in Forza Horizon 5. Sitting in the Hot Wheels park, just checking out the view and getting ready to do some daily challenges for the final season of spring in the Series 10. That's right, we have now, well, we're almost there, completed 10 series. That is 40 weeks of Forza Horizon 5. Interesting, isn't it? Yes. And what have we gotten in these last 40 weeks? Well, let's not go there, shall we? Okay, let's look at the daily challenge list. Obviously, because it's been the theme for this whole series that we always get the first one accidentally during the festival playlist video. And that was simply to visit the Dunas Blancas. All you had to do was visit it to start off the Extreme E Desert week. There you go. All right, already did that one. If you've played through if you've done your festival playlist, then you've already done that as well. So good for all of us, right? So first up, we got cruise control. Drive 10 miles in any fully electric vehicle. Probably we'll have a fun one with that. Maybe, I don't know, 10 miles. Then we've got staying power. Earn 9 stars at speed zones in any, oh God, extreme E vehicle. We gotta, okay, fine. Hopefully we're done with those vehicles after this. Nightlight, win a street race in any extreme vehicle. Oh, you're putting it on thick, Horizon. Then we've got unlimited power, earn an ultimate skill chain in the dunes. Okay, I can do that. Very good. Then we got Sparks Fly, earn 10 air skills in any one of them damn vehicles. And then available in just over 30 minutes, we got Earn a Burnout skill in the dunes. Okay, so straight up to back to the top, any electric vehicle, any vehicle of my choice. Obviously, it's not going to be the Extreme E. No, 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 no. Because why? I don't like the Extreme E. Don't get me wrong. The Odyssey in itself, which is what these vehicles are, right? The Odyssey is a great. It's a great electric vehicle. Let's put it forth. It's a great off-road electric vehicle. I'm not putting that vehicle down, right? And I'm not really putting the Extreme E series down because I really like what they're trying to do with Extreme E racing, and that's bring some. It's basically to put eyes on what's going on with our environment and through racing and rally racing and whatnot, through some of the most extreme areas on this planet. So I get that, and I understand that, and I say kudos to you folks for doing that. What really gets under my skin is the amount of force feeding that Horizon has done with this from the get-go. Okay, it's just yeah, it's just it's way overkill to the point to where you've really made me dislike something that is supposed to be extremely likable. Does that make sense to anyone? I hope it does. Because, sometimes it's in my head and I can, and I can formulate it right in my head. But by the time it comes out, well, it's just not understandable. And I don't know. Ooh, BT62. Huh. What is this? Huh? What is that car? I don't know what that car is. I don't know. Well, I'm not messing around. I'm just going, what do I want? There's There's no Chevy. Obviously not a Datsun. No, no, no. No Dodge is electric on this game yet. Ah, yeah. We'll get to those. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Why not? Yes, yes, yes. We are gonna. Oops, I gotta click on that so I know when and where people are. Yes, yes, yes. And while we get ready to do this, why don't you get ready to follow this channel on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to this channel on YouTube. And then like the video on YouTube, comment if you'd like to comment, share if you'd like to share, and then click the notifications just so you know when new stuff comes out. I'm just saying, it could be useful. It might be useful. Dadgum, it is useful. All right. What the hell are we doing now? We're in an electric vehicle, and I've already forgotten what the hell I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, 10 miles. Yeah, that's right. Ooh. Where are we going there? All we gotta do is just drive 10 miles. I switched controllers right at the last second, so my volume is kind of a little wonky here on the, there we go. All right. So we just gotta go 10 miles. Oh, no wonder I'm in the, why am I still in rear wheel? Switch to all wheel, thank you very much. There, that's much better. Okay. So hopefully everybody's week is going very well. It is hump day. Get your freak on. That's right, get your freak on today, ladies and gentlemen. With your significant other. The one you love the most. Well, not, well, no, I can't say that because, you know, kids and whatnot, right? Yeah, we love our kids the most. Well, do we? No, I love my son, and I love my grandkids, and I love my daughter-in-law. They're all great. In fact, the grandson is getting ready to start up flag football. That's right, we have, just to kind of get him introduced to it, you know, it's flag football for the little ones. Because he is only 6 right now, so. Somebody asked me the other day how old my son was, and I actually had to sit there and do the math for a second. Because I couldn't remember for the life of me, and I should know that right off the top of my head, but I actually had to sit there and go, oh, okay. This year is goodness gracious. Where is the time gone? Seriously, where is it gone? Into the atmosphere, into the history books. And we're just, oh, goodness gracious. There we go. All right, recovered. Any big plans for you folks on the weekend? The weekend is not far away. It's only a couple of, well, really, you know, if you're using Seinfeld logic, today will go by. You know, tomorrow, you know, you'll do this and do that. So really you only have a day. Because Friday's considered the weekend, right? Yeah. I mean, you just kind of, for those who work that Monday through Friday grind, Friday you kind of tune out, don't you? I know when I did that, Friday was a tune-out kind of day for me. You know, it was just like going through the motions. You know, now I have the freedom of an open schedule, so I really, I really do enjoy that. I work when I want to work. Obviously, you know, you kind of, you learn peak hours and when to work, really. And you can kind of formulate your schedule outside of what you do around that. So I kind of like that freedom. I mean, yeah, it's okay. I do work certain hours every week, you know, certain times a day, you know, each day, but I also have done my work schedule around my life schedule. For instance, you know, I do heavy workouts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I don't do an afternoon. I don't do afternoons for work because I'm working out, because I got about 3 hours in the late morning, early afternoon where I work out, and then you get cleaned up, and then you can kind of do a couple hours in the evening work-wise. You know what? I like that. Oh, I thought that was my 10 miles. I'm just driving around willy-nilly. I don't know how far we've gone. Just driving around willy-nilly talking to you folks. Losing skill points. In our Mach-E Mustang. I really like these vehicles. The more I see them on the road, the more I really like them. You know, and here's one for you, Horizon folk. There we are. Add one of the basic Mach-E Mustangs to the car lineups, you know. I mean, there's a lot of great new vehicles out there right now that we need to add to Horizon. And there's a lot of old ones that we need to add. All right, so we need to start speed zones is what it needs to be. Okay. Let's stop this, collect our points. While we're waiting for that to collect, I'm going to take a sip of tea. Tasty tea, yes. And we got to switch to, unfortunately, we have to switch to the Extreme E. Oh, it's right there. And, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. I've been catching up on my Top Gear seasons. They've got 4 seasons on Netflix, and I just got caught up on that. And who was it? Flintoff. He's the one that did this. He drove this. And the funny thing is, speed zones that we gotta find. They only go about for 20 minutes. So that's all the charge they hold. If you're going flat out, you get about 20 minutes. Isn't that something? Might as well do that one real quick. And we'll just go this way so we can get the proper distance lead in. This is, yeah, and so the seasons that are on Netflix, if you don't have Netflix, are, and to give you an idea on where I am at with the Top Gear catch up, it starts with the season where Patty McGinnis and Freddie Flintoff start their jobs as presenters with the lovely but short Chris Harris. I do like Chris Harris, so I really like him as a presenter. He's got the right amount of energy. He's just, you know, he's just got that level of goofiness to him that you like on a show like that. But he's got so much knowledge, and you know he's got experience. He's a, you know, part-time racer kind of guy. So I do like Chris Harris. Patty McGinnis, he's a comedian, so obviously he cracks me up. And he's kind of become the lead lead fella. Not terribly impressed with Flintoff. You know, he's a, I don't know, he's just kind of a, the final season they had on there though, he has gotten better. He has matured a little bit. But the first couple of seasons, he kind of just was a dick. He really was. He was a dick. You know, almost to the degree of bit of a bullying dick. Oh, I'm not getting any stars really out of that, so I got to find something better to do. Let's go over to this one. But you know, it's Top Gear. You know, nothing against Matt LeBlanc, but I didn't really care for him as a Top Gear presenter. Obviously, you know, you're always gonna love what you see first. That, you know, the trio that made you fall in love with it to begin with is, you know, obviously Clarkson, Hammond, and May. You know, and you know, so, but everybody ages, things happen. You know, I mean, we got a few seasons of the Grand Tour out of them, so, and now we're getting specials out of them. But listen, they're getting older, and you know, they're doing their thing. 114. I mean, you're not always going to be able to keep doing what they do, you know, and putting themselves through what they're putting themselves through. It's just, is that one too? That is one as well. You know, and you know, the lineup right after them, I can't remember, was it Chris Evans? Was he a presenter at one time? That goofy bastard that he is. No, not Captain America Chris Evans, the British Chris Evans. Yeah. He's a hell of a car guy though. I mean, he knows his stuff. He knows what he likes. All right, Sparks Fly, we got that completed. Staying Power. Oh. Sparks Fly. What was Sparks Fly? Earn 10 skills. Air skill. Oh. Huh. Okay. So we're still doing Staying Power. All right. I was like, wow, that was quick. I think I got to do this and the other one each one more time, and that will give us our 9 stars. You know, I think maybe it's that. Maybe it's because it's the replacement cast of Clarkson, Hammond, and May. Maybe that's why I don't like that cast. Well, I can't say I don't like them, but they're my. How about this? They're my least favorite presenters of Top Gear. And I think part of that is a little bit skewed because these are the guys that came in and replaced our boys, right? And to be honest, I really didn't watch Top Gear right away after that. When LeBlanc came on, then I said, all right, yeah, you know what? I kind of like Joey from Friends. You know, Last Man Standing, I kind of like his show, you know. I'll give him a go. You know, I'll see what we got to do here, right? And, you know, for the most part, he did good. Chris Harris added a lot to that show. Who was the third? God, I can't think of his name, but I liked him. He added a little bit of youthful energy to it, didn't he? I can't remember his name for the life of it. Was it Rory? Might have been Rory. Did I get it? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I did get it. Okay. Any street race. Okay, we got to do a street race now. Gotcha. We'll add street racing. No, not drag. We want street. I think his name was Rory. Might have been. Oh, this one's closest.
400 yards. Turn sharp right.
Yeah, if that was his name, and I think it was, I liked him. I really did. He had a lot of good energy about him. You know, that's kind of what you need. You need the informative guy. You need the technical, the informative technical, prowess of a racer type, right? You need that experienced driver guy. Then you need your comedic, your comedy relief, right? You need your comedy relief, and then you need your youthful, your energetic type, positive, outgoing kind of guy. Now, obviously, the original trio have none of that, but but for a Top Gear formula now, because you still get the trio with Grand Tour, you get that. But for Top Gear, I think that's a good formula. You just need to find people that that click, and let's face it, it was lightning striking that Hammond, May, and Clarkson just clicked the way they did, and I should have changed my difficulty for this, but I did not. Blah. I mean, you've got journalists, and so that's where the descriptive stuff came real. I mean, Clarkson had some wonderful metaphors and whatnot for vehicles, and he has a way about him that he just has the ability. Sugar britches. Okay, let's just do this. I for all hey, I like Jeremy Clarkson. He can be a goof, but I like him. Yes, he can be quite what's the word? What is the word? He's set in his ways, that's for sure, right? He's unapologetic for his opinions and beliefs, and he's very blunt, and he's honest about he doesn't put up a front, and that's one of the things I do like about Clarkson is he doesn't put up a front. He's not he's not concerned about his image really, unless that's that's him being concerned about his image, just him being that way. I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like the old wrestling heel. They aren't necessarily that kind of a jackass. It's just what they. But the old days of professional wrestling, they lived the gimmick. And okay, it is what it is. I am waiting to see, are they going to do any more Grand Tour specials? Or is Jeremy off doing his farm? I heard that Clarkson's farm, which was, I actually enjoyed that. If you've got Amazon Prime and you can watch Clarkson's farm and you haven't yet, you got to give it a watch. You got to give it a watch. It's yeah. It's a good one, but I mean, there are serious moments to it, he's just being himself, and sometimes I think it's a little bit put on just for uh, cinematic purposes, but you know, it is what it is. I think genuinely though, he probably is a big screw up when it comes to doing a lot of this stuff. Just because he's so bullheaded and he's going to do it his way. Because he's like, well, no, why not do it this way? You know. So. Other things to check out is, you know, obviously, if you check out Driver Tribe on YouTube, that's a good one to check out. I do enjoy occasionally watching Jay Leno's Garage. In fact, Jay Leno's Garage has a new episode out. I don't know how new. I didn't look at when it was released, but I think it's fairly new. Where they're going over the new 2023 Nissan Z, the new Z car, and it's actually quite nice. It's, you know, and I do agree with what Jay said. It's kind of a throwback to the original 240, which I like. You know, I like the look of it. It's got some of the same lines to it. Obviously, it's, you know, that body, which I love that body of the original 240, but aerodynamic, being what they are these days, there's so much more in the way of that technology. Obviously, they aren't going to make another body like that, even though, hey, who cares? Just make it. You know, I'd be happy if they just, you know, kind of used modern materials, remade that 240 body, and put it on the modern rolling chassis. Hey, now see that to me, that's what I would go for personally. You know, I like those old, you know, the 2000 GT Toyota. You know, take that body and put it on the, you know, the GT. What is it? GT 86 or something like that, or put it on the Supra chassis. I mean, that's what we're talking about, isn't it? Now we got a ultimate skill chain. Okay, I'm just gonna stay in. Well, do I have to be in this car for, or can I actually get out of this car now? Let's see what I forgot what the next one is. It's burnout, ultimate skill, and a burnout. Okay, well then you know what that means. Obviously, it means that we're changing cars, and we're going to that. Yeah. And I think, is it, which one is it? It's this one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Might be this one, might not be. I don't know. I should really change the paint scheme so I know which one is which. But we need to go get an ultimate skill chain in the dunes. Obviously, you can use any car you want. I'm just going to... We do have a few minutes to kill before the other one comes available. So I'm just going to run into trees, if you don't mind. So, yeah, okay. Where was I? I don't know. I forgot what I was... Oh yeah, I was going on about the styling of cars, you know, and I really prefer the looks of the older cars, and I would love to see those older designs make a comeback with modern materials. I mean, you look at like the look at the original Mustang, for example, right? Let's look at that Mustang, for example. If you took that body and made it out of modern day materials, it would now be a fairly light vehicle. And if you could put that on, you wouldn't have to put that on the modern Mustang. You know, well, wow. Put that on like the RTR. Oh, goodness gracious, what a vehicle that would be. But you get what I'm saying, you know? I mean, take any Corvette from the old times. Obviously, you can't do it on the because Corvettes have gotten longer over the years. But you could do. Oops. Yeah, I bet Ken Block never did that. Or maybe he has. Who knows? Don't know him, so I wouldn't be able to ask him. Okay, we're going to the dunes, though, right? Yes. Okay. Heading to the dunes. I mean, what would like take the Lamborghini Miura, right? The Miura. Oh. And build that exact body with modern day materials, whether it be carbon, carbon fiber and all that lovely stuff. Anywho, you do that and put that on. Well, what would that fit? Would it fit a Gallardo, you think? That's probably about the right size, maybe. Obviously, like the Aventador and whatnot, those are much larger. Or, what you could do is take an Aventador and put the Countach body on the Aventador. Now, wouldn't that be something? Ooh. We're getting into really cool territory here, aren't we, folks? At least in my mind, we are. Still making our way to the dunes over here. We're taking our time. Trying to get as much out of this as we can, right? Yes. Dunes are just over a couple more peaks. Oh. I mean, obviously, there's plenty of cars there's certain cars I would love to redo. I would love to take the modern workings of a certain car and merge them with an old body that I have special feelings of connection to, we all have those cars that we have certain connections to, right? Okay, here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm just going to let it go and tally up. And then we're just going to start from scratch. Fair enough, I think so. How far do we have to wait? That's the question. Do. Ultimate Air, Kangaroo, two-wheeler, drifter. If you could take any car from years ago, take your favorite classic car or favorite muscle car, whatever, and merge that with its modern day. No, it doesn't have to be its modern day counterpart. No, with a modern day rolling chassis. What would you do? What would you do? Yeah. Yeah. Why would you do it? That's the kicker right there. And it really has to be something that is doable. I mean, without a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a plug and play type situation. Obviously, you couldn't take a Corvette from old and put that on a brand new Corvette simply because the new Corvettes are now mid-engine, right? So, all right, there we go. Unlimited power complete. All right, We got 1 minute, and then we just need to do a burnout in the dunes, which I'm just going to go right down here. And see, just make sure. Did I get a burnout on that? That's the question. No, I didn't get a burnout. That's alright, that's going to be a little bit. Alright, I'm going to have to get something that can lay it down. Let's look at the cars. I'm thinking Mopar on this one. I mean, I'm thinking Mopar on this one. Yeah. Let's use the Viper. I should have used the rear-wheel drive Viper now that I think about it, but I didn't. Alright, are we still in the dunes? Yeah, we got a burnout, but I don't know if I'm still in the dunes. And I don't know if I have... I think I just did it, yeah, didn't I? No, we need a burnout. Earn a burnout skill in the Dunas Blancas. Alright, it is now... And there it is. Energy to burn. There we go. That is it complete. There's all 7 of our daily challenges. Before we go into what's coming... Well, no, we can't go into what's coming tomorrow because it's a season change. Yeah. But let's look at... We've got some wheel spins to do. Let's do a couple wheel spins real quick here. Oh, that's a poop one, isn't it? Yeah. A couple poopy wheel spins. What a poop fest. Oh, we got 3 items of news today. What do we got here? Ramy's Racing History Release Notes. His history is now available on Xbox, Windows, and Steam. If you haven't yet installed the update, be sure to restart the game to trigger the download. And numerous changes to improve your Horizon 5 experience. Okay. Well, we'll have to look that up real quick. Let's see here. Tips, Drivatar difficulty. Do you find it tricky to get ahead of the grid in races? Or do you feel the opposite and breeze into first? Players can adjust the driver to suit their players. So, yeah, we know this. Oh. Whatever. That's a waste of our news time. What else we got? The 90 Porsche 911 reimagined by Singer DLS. What does it look like to reimagine a vintage design 911 as the ultimate air-cooled Porsche? It looks like the 911 reimagined by Singer. One of the most sought-after 911s in existence. Details make the dit. Is your... Oh, okay. It's just going over blah, blah, blah. Payout. Oh, make sure I get that. I have a gift. Oh, yeah. Before I do... Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want to go to my gift and take my wheel spins. Thank you very much. Let's spin and win. Spin to win. Purple. No, no, no. All right, how about this one? Purple? That GT70 should be only 75 grand. Bugger you. That's just highway robbery. Oh, okay, that's right. I'm in a Viper. I forgot what car I was in. Anywho. Let us... So, let's look at this. All right, I want to go to my map. All right, let's see. I'm assuming it is story. Let's look at stories. All right. Test driver, V10, we got that. We got the El Camino, Drift Club, Mexico, the Vocho. Oh, here's the new one right here. Made in Mexico. Rami invites you to celebrate Mexico's rich history and culture. Okay. Yeah. We got some time to go here on the stream. Do I? Oh. We'll do this first one real quick. If I would have started streaming sooner, we'd do the whole thing. But I didn't, so. Minute 50? Okay. Minute 50. Let's see what we got here, kids. And then we'll look at the accolades for it to see what you can get out of this story. I actually, you know what I should do? I should just do a whole stream on Rami. You know what? I think I'm going to do
Rami.
that.
What's the plan? Okay. Hear me out.
All right.
Beautiful Mexican supercar.
I think, yeah, that deserves its
Promoting
own
the Horizon
stream.
Festival.
Do we need
To
promoting?
do this.
The festival seems to be doing okay.
All right. I'll
And-
find someone else.
Yep.
That's not what I said.
So
Of course I'll help you.
maybe we'll just, yeah, we'll save
Knew I
this for
could rely
another
on you.
time.
Let's go.
We'll save it for another time. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to back out of that. So
Let's get moving.
there you go. This is where we are going to end the stream. Well, no, we're going to look at it real quick. I'm going to look at it. We'll look at the accolades of it, and then I'm going to end. Okay, so while we're doing this, if you've made it this far and haven't followed the channel on Twitch or subscribed to the channel on YouTube, please do so. I would ask that you would do so, and I would hope that you would do so. And if you are watching on YouTube, how about liking the video and clicking on notifications once you subscribe? You know, that's always nice. Drop me a line in the comments if you'd like to do that as well. And you know what? Maybe share it too. I don't know. So we got 10 more things for the stories. Made in Mexico. So the car, you get the Forza Edition Myers. Yeah, okay. What do we get here? Okay, we get the lion jumper, okay. And then we also get the lion hat. So that's what you get. Nothing major, but for completionists like myself, you got to do it, right? Yeah, you do. So there you go, kids. Another daily challenge list in the books. Tomorrow we start Series 11. All right. Series 11. And yeah. Maybe I'll jump on early and do the Rammies. It really depends on what time I get up, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, no, you know what? I've been getting up a little bit earlier. So I'll get my breakfast in me and then I'll jump right on. How about that? And we'll do Rammy's story before the playlist starts. That should give a pretty substantial stream time, I think, you know, because I'm only going to go so far into the playlist. Okay. Well, I thank you as always, and I appreciate you as always. And all I ask is that as you go out into this world of ours and experience life, to do your very best, to treat all those you come in contact with kindness, dignity, and respect. And I hope all those that come in contact with you treat you with kindness, dignity, and respect. And oh, and Brian just pops in right at the end to say hello. Well, hello, my friend. Long time no see. Just as I'm wrapping things up. Or maybe you've been sitting there a while and I haven't seen it. I don't know. But I hope you are doing well, my friend. And all is good for you. With that, to everybody, I say thank you. And I say stay safe. Oh, pretty. All right, hold on, gang. We're not stopping this because we've got an interesting life update maybe here lately. Hey, what's so interesting lately, my friend? Oh, yeah? The game is coming along. Yes, I have just enough time. Well, I have time. I'll make time. I make time. Oh, wow. Is that like official stuff or is that like practice stuff defending an island? Is that, more like practicing what you're doing? Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Wow. I hope all goes well with that and all stays safe. And it's just a routine situation. So that's going to be interesting for you. All right. Well, I hope you are able to stay safe, as are all of your fellow soldiers. Soldiers? Yeah, why not? Company men? Is it just men or is it men and women over there? 24/7. Well, if you're doing, if you're doing your defense job, if you're defending what you need to be defending, I think all of us here on Twitch understand if you're playing a little bit of hooky from Twitch, so to speak. I think that's purely understandable. And for those who don't understand that, they can suck it. That's right, I said it, they can suck it. Wow, 90% male, okay. So the ladies just don't like it that much, or is it more frowned upon? See, new cultures interest me, and not knowing how cultures are in certain areas, I find it interesting and educational to learn. As I sit on my duff, oh no. Well, hold your breath. Mask up, hold your breath. 3 cases in one day. Ouchie, wow, wow. Well, the good news is you're quite a young man, so that's in your favor, and I would assume you're fairly healthy. But, yeah, it's no bueno. Hopefully you guys got your vaccines available. Everybody, just to know, not, obviously, the vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting it, but it nullifies a lot of the major effects of it. At least that's what the current science says. Ah. Here. So you're expecting to get it, okay. but it's too early to know what the, okay. And that's 5 days of working on your game, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, there's your get out of island defense card right there. Yes, yes. Of course, you probably don't want to come down with it once you're on the island. Oh. And I assume he did that on purpose so he would get it with his, is that what he was thinking? Okay, well, there you go. Interesting. So in other words, people are pretty miserable if they're trying to get COVID. People obviously don't want to go and do this. Oh my gosh. Well, if it worked once, right? Oh. But you know what happens when you play with fire? Sooner or later, you're gonna get burned. And I personally, of course I'm much older, I wouldn't be fooling around with it like that, but in my younger years when I thought I was invincible and capable of handling anything, yeah, I probably would have done it too. But it would have been more like, hey, watch me do this, I can handle it type situation. You know. My son just had it. Actually, the whole family just had it. Son, daughter-in-law, and grandkids. Of course, it was right after the grandson got back from camp that they all got it. So my guess is he probably got it at camp and brought it home to everybody else. Would be my guess. Well, hopefully, you know, you stay on the better side of health, and you stay on the best side of safety in the coming days. And hopefully your game comes along nicely nice too as well. All positivity towards you, my friend. And shared food. Oh, see, that's something I can't do. I just can't. I have never been able to bring myself to sharing food. I just. I mean, I've shared like here, like if I've tried a new drink or something like that, I'll say, okay, here you go, and I'll wipe off the drink rim or whatever, the glass rim. I'll say, here you go, try this, and then I'll wipe it back off. But, you know, I'm not one to sit there and say, I take a bite of something and hand it over. I just, you know, no. If I'm sharing, if I want somebody to taste what I'm eating, I'll actually cut them off a piece and say, here you go, use your own fork. Type situation. Never been one to share food like that. But again, that could be a culture thing too, maybe. I love that word dingus. I just love dingus. Well, no, wait. You know what I'm saying. Dingus is a great word. Well, there you go. An army of one. You could be Rambo. That would actually probably suck for you, though, I would assume. Or would they just quarantine you with the other? It is the perfect word to describe many, many things. Dingus and idiot. Those are two of my favorite words when describing, well, dinguses and idiots. I don't think either one of them get enough play in common society. Maybe it does in certain areas of the world, though. You know, if I say dingus here, people look at me like, what did you just say? Or idiot. If I say that, they're looking at me like, all right, what country are you from? You know, they just don't get it. You know, I mean, it's not like I say y'all. Well, there you go. You'd have to isolate, yeah. All right, where are we at time-wise? I think that's right about where we're going to be. In the lovely Vipers, where we're going to end this. Any other updates before I close it out, my friend? Oh, I would appreciate that. You know, to know that you get back safe and sound, that's very important, and that you stay healthy, that's very important to me. I'll keep a lookout for that information. And keep you in positive thoughts and prayers for safety and health. And that's when I get a treat. All right, my friends, stay safe. Same with everybody out there. We've already done the business of subscribing and following. We've done that, so all left that needs to be said is just stay safe, and by all means, stay cool. Ta-ta, gang.